Welcome aboard Progress Report Airlines Flight 007, where we take you on a journey through the impactful work being done across the Ministries of Agriculture, Fisheries and Marine Resources, Sports and the Creative Economy, and Small Business, Entrepreneurship and Cooperatives for the month of August. For those of you joining us for the first time, on behalf of the flight crew led by Captain Duggins, welcome aboard. To our returning passengers, a warm welcome back. I'm your in-flight supervisor, Azaria Vanterpool. As we prepare for takeoff, please fasten your seatbelts, ensure your seats are in an upright position, and your devices are tuned in. Our first destination, the progressive and innovative realm of business. The Ministry of Small Business, Entrepreneurship and Cooperatives hosted a bookkeeping training workshop. Here, small business owners and entrepreneurs learned how to meticulously keep records of their day-to-day transactions and gain the skills they need to manage their finances effectively. This workshop was designed to equip them with the tools necessary for their business to thrive.
Some of us know the information already, but some of us don't know how to apply it. So workshops like this, the practical side of things with a little bit of theory, is very informative, and it gives some clarity to what needs to be done in their own businesses.
It was really a great experience, and this is something that I for sure needed for my business in regards to getting to know more information with bookkeeping, because that is very essential for the success of any business. What I actually loved about this was that we had an exercise where we were able to practice and put in place systems that we would actually use for our businesses, which would be very helpful. And so another element as well is the fact that there's a follow-up session. You can speak with Cleo afterwards. There's also the spreadsheet. And so it's not just a training session where you learn something and there's not any follow-up. So I would recommend Avanopti to anyone, as I myself might be a potential client. So this was a fabulous training session, and thank you to the Small Business Department for putting this together.
Today's workshop on Bookkeeping 101 definitely met my expectations. Thank you to Ms. Richards. Her presentation was amazing in terms of capturing the essentials, and I like that she also made it very practical in terms of showing us the challenges as well as why it's so important to know our numbers and have our records in order. So I definitely felt that it met the expectations, and it was also practical. It wasn't just here is information. She kind of made it, put it into real world experience that we could actually use. And so I think everyone can benefit from that. This was definitely a good start for me, great reminders of things that I needed to know, but as well as practical tools that I could apply and use in my business.
Additionally, in a strong show of support for our small businesses, the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank Limited launched their Banking on Small Business initiative. This initiative is designed to empower local entrepreneurs and fuel economic growth through two new financial products. The Business Startup Loan is a tailored financing solution which will help entrepreneurs launch their businesses with confidence, while the Business Flex Loan, as its name suggests, provides a flexible credit solution to qualifying existing businesses. Now please turn your attention to your monitors to hear from our captain on how impactful this initiative will be for our small business owners and entrepreneurs.
We believe in a supportive ecosystem where investment in small businesses is prioritized and celebrated. And today's launch aligns perfectly with our commitment to nurturing this ecosystem. I am particularly encouraged by the National Bank's forward-thinking approach to recognizing the importance of small businesses and entrepreneurs as key drivers of economic growth. I look forward to exploring how the ministry can further collaborate with the bank to create even more robust and sustainable environment for our small businesses to grow. The small businesses owners and entrepreneurs tuned in, I want to say this. We see you. We hear you. We understand the challenges you face, and we are committed to ensuring that you have the tools, the resources, and the support needed for your businesses to succeed.
Thank you, Captain Duggins. Now, as we continue our journey, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenic transition as we head to our second destination, the lush and fertile fields of agriculture. As we soar through the agricultural landscape, our next connecting flight takes us to a hurricane preparedness workshop. The Department of Agriculture hosted this vital session for our crop and livestock farmers. This workshop was designed to equip our farmers with the knowledge they need to safeguard their operations against the potential impact of hurricanes. During this session, Acting Chief Veterinary Officer Dr. Kofi Sylvester and Crops Program Leader Mr. Ian Chapman provided farmers with guidelines on planning ahead, securing livestock, protecting crops, and understanding the critical terminologies used in storm notices.
We would have really just gone into some disaster preparedness for the farmers, kind of alerting them as to some of the terms they would see on media as it relates to a hurricane, categories of a hurricane, impacts that can possibly happen, and then things to do pre-hurricane, during the hurricane, and after to ensure that, one, the animals are safe, and then also to safeguard the production that they did. The second part of the session would have gone into a presentation from one of our feed producers that we potentially might be ordering feed from. It would have been a call from the farmers for quite a period of time that they would like some diversity, better quality feed, better product. And while we as the department will make the connection, we also wanted the farmers to be exposed to the information as well and be able to make their own decisions so that they can better guide us to how we can then serve them and supply proper pelleted feed, crumbled feed, and the right variety to the persons on island.
The feedback from the farmers today was quite encouraging. We have a wide range, and I think they learned a lot about our food safety processes, our quality assurance processes, the care that we put into the nutrition of the feed. So the right types of questions were asked, and I think we were able to address some concerns. So I'm really encouraged by what I heard and the questions that were asked today, that people are interested in trying this feed.
Farmers were actively engaged, asking questions, sharing suggestions, and discussing concerns with the Director of Agriculture, Ms. Janelle Kelly, emphasizing the importance of being proactive. We have a few passengers on board who would like to share their thoughts on the importance of these workshops and the practical steps that can be taken.
The information that was given is basic for me, such as a farmer, as I call it for, because I'm into farming for ample amount of years. So what was said at the meeting, in this meeting, is like naturally for me. So to enhance it or to hear it echoed is just reinforcing what should be done, what we have to do during such event.
As we navigate through the hurricane season, it's crucial that we all remain vigilant and prepared, ensuring the safety of our agricultural resources and communities. Continuing our journey through agriculture, our next stop brings us to the Pineapple Production Workshop, part of the 25 by 25 initiative. This session provided farmers with comprehensive knowledge on every aspect of pineapple production, from history and taxonomy to plant nutrition and production systems. Ladies and gentlemen, please ensure your headsets are plugged in to hear what the participants and facilitators had to say about this workshop.
Since the launch of the CARICOM 25 by 25 agenda, we have been engaging with the farming community in a serious way. One, to also, strengthen our relationship, but to ensure that the farmers are equipped with the knowledge that is necessary to get the best out of their production and the entire initiative. Tonight, we had a very special session on pineapple production, because pineapple reduction is one of the things that we are working on as one of the target crops. And we thought that prior to bringing in the pineapples, we thought that it was important that the farmers have an idea of how to produce these pineapples. I think we had a wonderful turnout. The engagement with the farming community was good. So sessions like these are important so farmers can learn and be able to diagnose their problem while we provide the technical support, but even on their own, they'll be able to know how to remedy the situation very quickly. And we are going to continue to work with the farming community. This is one of many that we have had. We have had commodity sessions before on peppers, tomatoes, we had the banana planting recently, and this is something that we are going to continue. And we are very happy again with the turnout tonight, and we look forward to engaging with the farming community again.
What I took away, first of all, is that the information behind producing a proper pineapple product is not just anything what you hear. There's actually a set methodology that we should adhere to receive a certain result. And I think it was well delivered by the PS and Mr. Weeks. They did inform us about the different diseases that we will have to face and the different methods that could be used, the different things we have to consider when planting and choosing the crop and everything. But we have a selected crop already, so it's not about that, but general information.
Today's session about pineapple actually taught me 10 times more than what I actually know about the pineapple. It also gave me much more knowledge and information, and also helped me to gather not just more information, but to also share an experience to farmers where one should become more innovative and creative as a farmer and not just stick within one realm. Now, pineapple is a food that you could literally use as a multi-food. You could either use it and just cut it up, sell it just like that. You could either make juice from it. You still could dehydrate it. You still could use the skin and make different products.
With food security as a top priority for both the ministry and our nation, these workshops are essential in empowering our farmers with knowledge and tools they need to succeed. Our agricultural journey would not be complete without a stop at the coast. The Department of Marine Resources recently commissioned the enforcement vessel Prosperity. This vessel is set to enhance their efforts in increasing compliance with marine laws and regulations, thereby deterring illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. It will also work alongside our Coast Guard to help keep our waters safe, supporting them in their fight against challenges like human trafficking, drug smuggling, and other illegal activities by fishing vessels.
My goal is to go out to sea, do patrols, to make sure that fishers are within the aspect of not violating the regulations, and also to make sure that no foreign vessels come into our fishing waters to violate our regulations as well. The vessel is built by Yamaha. It's a 40-foot farmer vessel. It's equipped with up-to-date NavNet radar system. You have capability of assisting the fishers in multi-aspect where we look at medevac. So if a fisher is out there doing their daily fishing and they end up get injured, then this vessel could be dispatched and assist the Coast Guard in going out and bringing in the person and having them handed over to the EMS in a quick succession. The importance of it, because over the years the department was not equipped with a vessel like this. This vessel is solely for law enforcement purposes. So that's why it's outfitted with cameras. So if you're looking for somebody overboard, if a fisher out there and somebody have to fall overboard, then this vessel can assist in picking up body heat, that's what the camera do, on the surface of the water. So we could make it easier for us in locating the persons over the sea.
Special commendations must be given to the government of Japan for making this incredible advancement possible. As we wrap up our time in the rich and diverse fields of agriculture, please ensure that your seatbelts are securely fastened as we venture into the creative space. The Department of Creative Economy has prepared some in-flight entertainment just for you. Here, you can immerse yourself in the rhythm of drumming, the vibrant sounds of steel pans, and the dynamic energy of dance sessions in the lively atmosphere of the Fusion Arts Summer Camp. Do enjoy the entertainment as we prepare for our final stop.
My experience in playing with the adult class in the evening, it was at first when Master Jeffers came to me and was like, "Oh, I try and play. Oh, Javid, yeah, come teach." Like, what? Excuse me. And I was very reluctant at first, but then, I came into it. I grew into it. I came straight off of one camp to the next one, straight, no break, nothing, just straight into it. And he came out, it's a good bunch, everybody has a very strong personality, and I like what they all have in common is that they want to learn. Even though they have a feeling like, well, I don't think I could do it, but I'm gonna try. That's the kind of attitude that I like in people, and that's what I got from them. So overall, it was a really good class. It was really fun to do for a first time thing like this. It's really nice. The performances went really well, and I'm super proud of the class. They came far, really far.
I remember when I heard the Creative Economy on the radio talking about the Steel Pan Camp, I was like, whoa, this is great. I sent my son football. I allow him to do other different things, but now I wanted to get into music. So this camp was absolutely perfect. I was so happy that the department came up with this idea, the Creative Economy. I even post about it, talked about it on the radio, like why we don't have a ton load of children in this class, I don't understand. But I hope for more camps like these, even to further it, because I'm sure my son will be happy to be able to, maybe do the lead now and again, learn more songs and so on. But me personally, after this, I got to get him into music. So big up the Creative Economy for having this camp.
I joined the camp about 8 days ago, and it has been an amazing experience. I've never played the pan before, and I am so proud of myself and my other pan players. We performed this afternoon, and I think that we did a very, very good job. I must say heartiest congratulations and thanks to our instructors. We had Dylan Brown, we had Javid Clark, and Royd used to come in at times to help to keep us on track. And I would like to see the group, as a matter of fact, most persons in the group have expressed the desire to continue the experience that we had here. We want maybe once a week to continue meeting so that we can fine-tune our skills, because the 8 days that we had really, really made us want to come to learn more about the pan. And so the instructors have said that they would give it serious thought. So we have our fingers crossed that the answer is going to be a resounding yes.
My experience at this camp was a very enriching one. I enjoyed it very much. I got to deal with the 7 to 10-year-olds, and they have a lot of raw potential, and I can see them being very great dancers, and they're so full of energy, so many different personalities. It was really a great joy to work with them at this camp. So this Fusion Arts Summer Camp was a very great initiative that the Department of Creative Economy put together. And it would be great if this could become an annual thing, as well as incorporating more of our folklore and traditions into the primary schools as well, to expose the children from a young age to our culture.
But that's not all. August also marked the beginning of something truly groundbreaking. The department hosted its first ever Creative Power Arts Convention, a week-long event designed by and for creatives across our Twin Island Federation and beyond. To kickstart the convention was the opening ceremony and cocktail night, followed by one of the exciting fringe events, Hush the Silent Saga. But before we depart, our captain wishes to say a few words, so please give him your undivided attention. Then enjoy some moments from the opening ceremony and Hush the Silent Saga. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. We hope you have enjoyed this journey with us. On behalf of the entire flight crew, led by Captain Duggins, we thank you for flying with Progress Report Airlines. We look forward to having you on board again next month as we continue to soar high with the spirit of transformation. And remember, in this hurricane season, stay prepared and stay safe.